Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, what is the message? The message is trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars, right? What are the three pillars? As always, pillar number one is the market. Pillar number two is the strategy, and the big one, pillar number three, is the trader. Talking about the market, we are in the last session of the beginner module, everybody. Okay, send me emails, send me questions. Once we're over with the candlestick formations, then we're going to move forward into the intermediate module. Okay. And then somewhere September, October, we are going to build our strategy finally, right? We are going to be over the market. We are going to start to build our strategy with the understanding of how this market works, right? Professional traders know that markets are predictable to a certain degree, everybody. Anyway, what do champion beginner traders say? This is from Mark Douglas. Champion beginners traders always say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And my 50 cents on the left, everybody, when the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. What is the right thing to do? Watch the lesson one more time, watch the stream one more time, re-watch the stream 2 times, learn from your mistakes. Trading is a learnable skill. Learn from your mistakes. Trading is a learnable skill. And remember, this is not trading or investment advice, everybody. This is for educational purposes only. Also remember that 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. So don't play around with real money. Everybody, demo trade first. Show yourself on the demo account that you know what you are doing on a consistent basis, everybody. And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, so yesterday we covered bullish candlestick formation, bullish candles and candlestick formation, right? Now today we are going to cover NZD cat. Everybody is okay? NZD cat, NZD cat, NZD cat, right? NZD cat daily chart, NZD cat daily chart, NZD cat daily chart. This is from the beginning, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Let me see. Delete very quickly. I'm going to ask the programmers to, not sure on JForex4 if they have already, but on the 3 they don't have, right? Give me a second, everybody. There you go. So this is extension, retracement, the market wave, extension, retracement, extension, right? Everybody, so we're going to do an upgrade today, hopefully. Get this out from the previous lessons. So in a down market wave, guess where you are going to trade bearish candlestick formation? Are you going to trade the bearish candlestick formations when the market waves in a down extension, talking about the red one, or are you going to trade bearish candlestick formation when the market is in a down retracement? Are you going to trade bearish candlestick formation here, or are you going to trade bearish candlestick formation here? On the daily, the red one is the daily. Or are you going to trade bearish candlestick formations in here? Background color, there you go. down extension, up, down extension, down retracement. I almost said wrongly, down retracement, and down extension again. Make sense? Down extension, up extension, down extension. This is a down, talking about the blue, right? Talking about the blue. Let's not mix apples with and bananas. Talking about the blue, the green rectangle is it's the down retracement. Okay? Talking about the red, yes, it's an up extension, but talking about the blue, it's a down retracement. Forex course 101. Okay, very good. So as yesterday, you have the stream, and we have then going to record the stream, everybody. So trading rule in a downtrend, I am only and only sell. Bearish CF stands for candlestick formation, everybody, and never buy bullish candlestick formation. Okay, trading rule in a downtrend, don't trend, in a downtrend, downtrend, in a downtrend, I am only and only sell bearish candlestick formation, and never buy bullish candlestick formation. Okay, somebody's asking, oh, why the notification didn't pop up today? I don't know, everybody, don't know, I'm going to ask. Okay, not a problem, right? So trading rule, in a downtrend, I'm only and only sell. In a downtrend, I'm only and only going to sell bearish candlestick formation, and never buy bullish candlestick formation. Okay, now where is the undock? Okay, everybody, so this is it. This is the rule, and the picture, this one, this is the picture. And again, this is not mine, everybody, this is from the internet. If you go on Google and you type bearish or bullish or candlestick formation cheat sheet, pardon my pronunciation, as for yesterday, hopefully YouTube is not, it's, you know, my pronunciation, but you are going to find it's on the internet. Okay, source internet, everybody, we don't want to infringe any copyrights, this is not mine. Okay, now, so what we are going to do today, everybody, we are going to look to find down extension, down retracement, down extension. So we are going to find this reversal, and then we are going to trade it as we did yesterday. Simple trading strategy. Make sense? So sure enough today, but back in time we didn't have the crystal ball, right? Now this is the daily chart, everybody, and back in time, do we agree that we had enough data? Back in time, everybody, do we agree that we had enough data to understand that the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs? And then the market stopped making lower lows, lower highs, and start making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Do we agree on that? And remember, everybody, this is a thought process you are going to do. You are going to approach the market in exactly the same way on all currency pairs and all time frames. Okay? You need to get out of the mentality, oh, this is just for the daily chart. It's not. It's for all time frames. It's a thought process, how we think. So back in time, you know, the market was like this, And now I don't see the future, and then I can see clearly that the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Agreed? So I'm going to trade with the bullish candlestick formations from yesterday. Let's make it this color better. So I'm going to trade bullish candlestick formations as per yesterday. I'm going to monitor the market with the trend lines because this is a down retracement from the yellow. Agreed? Monitor the market, so the market's still making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, we're going to delete the yellow line. We don't see the future, but we can monitor highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. So the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Somebody's typing, oh, this is not that difficult. Agreed. Agreed. This is why I'm asking you, can you do this, everybody? Is this approach too difficult? And bam, right? Higher highs, higher lows. Okay. So back in time, this is a live chart. We don't have a crystal ball, but do we agree that the market was making higher highs, higher lows, and then the market broke the uptrend line and start making lower lows, lower highs? Everybody, do we agree on that? Lower lows, lower highs. And if we are not confident enough, we can wait for some more, right? We can wait for another low maybe, you know, and another high, right? What about now? Agreed, everybody? The market's making higher highs, low, low, higher lows. Okay. So that's it. We found this one. We found this one. We were trading up with bullish candlestick formations from yesterday. We were monitoring this one and we found a spot, and now we are going to trade bearish candlestick formation in a down extension. Okay, there you go. So this is it. This is the daily. Somebody's like, oh, we are going to lose. Sure, we are going to have losing trades time to time, right? But this is how we learn. Okay, so this is the downtrend line. Agreed. Now here is the strategy, right? From yesterday, we are going to enter the counter trend line break, okay, with the bearish candlestick formation, and we are going to put the stop loss above the downtrend line. Yesterday it was or candlestick formation or the downtrend line. Today is the downtrend line. Okay. Question: is this a bearish candle or bearish candlestick formation? Type in the chat yes or no, and then look on the right, and not to bother with the names, to look at the right and tell me, is this kind of a bearish shooting star? Is this kind of a bearish evening star? Is this kind of a bearish engulfing candle? Is this kind of a bearish dark cloud cover? Engulfing, evening star, engulfing. Well, it could be both, right? Evening star and engulfing, because we have a white candle here, and then this is well, maybe not, right? Because we have a long tail. But yes, this is a bearish. Had issues with PC, did not set up notification, will send one out. Not a problem, don't worry, not a problem. Okay, so yes, and we are going to enter and stop loss above the downtrend line, everybody. Stop loss above the downtrend line. And risk reward ratio as per yesterday. If this is 1, we want to make 2, clone. one, and another clone, right? Now let's see how this is going to play out. So up and up and up and down, one more, maybe a little bit tricky counter trendline break. Is this one a candle or candlestick formation? So get out of this one and this one, the blue one. Is this a bearish candle or bearish candlestick formation? Everybody type in the chat. What do you think? Japanese candlestick bearish. Oh, the notification, thank you very much. Another counter trendline break. Another counter trendline break, right? Engulfing. Okay, so it's clear, very good. And again, as per yesterday, right? Yesterday we were talking about bullish. Now remember, this is far away, right, from the trend line. Okay, so this would be the stop loss level and clone. Freedom, can I put the stop loss above the candlestick formation of the entry? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, everybody. Remember yesterday we did the same with the bullish. Today we're talking about bearish. Yes, you can. It's the same simple trading strategy. So we're going to see how this happens, going down, 4 up and up, right, and up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, moving forward, up, right, and see everybody in here, seeing here, and let me see, down trend line, okay, down trend line, clone, and clone, okay. So moving forward today, increasing your knowledge, everybody, talking about how to implement bearish and bullish candlestick formation on the market wave. You know, we talked about that we're going to, some of you are late, yes, I'm sorry, okay, talking about that where we are going to short bearish candlestick formation, and everybody answered correctly. We are going to short bearish, talking about the down market wave. We are going to short bearish candlestick formations when we see a down extension, talking about the blue, down retracement, talking about the blue, and again down extension. So here we identified NZD-CAD, the change in the short-term trend, the red, and we are shorting, right? Now, if the trading rule states in a downtrend, I am only and only going to sell bearish candlestick formations and never buy bullish, right? And this was our 2 entries. When the market is out, everybody, so the rule states, right, I'm going to short bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend. So when you see something like this, everybody, what are you going to do? So this is still red and transparency 40%, right? Now high to low, low to high, high to low, higher highs, higher lows, and you can clearly see, everybody, that the market broke the downtrend line. So a little bit of trade management today, right? A little bit of trade management. If you've entered here shorting the market, and if you've entered here shorting the market, bon dia Carlos, how are you? And your stop loss from the first candle, it's up in here, and your stop loss level from the second candle, it's up in here, what are you going to do in here? Somebody's asking, what do you mean? Well, are you going to stay in the trade or are you going to close the trade? No, there is no right or wrong. You can stay in the trade, everybody, or you can close the trade. Make sense? Now, here is an advanced question for the beginner traders. Here is an advanced question for the beginner traders. Advanced question. If I close, so if the rule is stating that I am going to short bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend, if the rule is stating that I'm going to short bearish candlestick formation in a downtrend, and if I close the trade when the market changes from the downtrend to an uptrend, is my exit going to be premature, meaning I am making a trader's error, question mark. Oh my gosh, right? So I am here, everybody. I'm doing exactly as per yesterday. I'm just not buying an uptrend. I'm shorting a downtrend on NZD daily chart, and I entered once, twice, stop loss as per yesterday, just in the opposite direction. My stop loss is up in here, but I can see that the market, it's not making lower lows, lower highs anymore. It made higher highs, higher lows, plus, and this is the key, plus it broke the downtrend line. Those are strict non-negotiable rules that you must learn, everybody. You must learn the definition of a trend line break. When the candle closes a body on the other side of the trend line, closed body candle on the other side of the trend line, so the market broke the downtrend line. Here is the question. If the rule is stating that I'm going to short bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend, and if I close the trade when the market changes the direction from a downtrend to an uptrend, is my exit going to be what is considered a trader's mistake? Whoa, right? This is some deep psychology, boss. This is this is nothing yet, believe me. This is nothing yet. If you think that this is deep psychology, wait for the Forex course 202. So if I close the trade, am I closing the trade prematurely? Meaning, should I wait for the market to reverse and go down? Or should I wait for the market to stop me out on my full stop loss? Type in the chat, everybody, what do you think? There is no right or wrong anyway. Type in the chat, I am staying in the trade, or type in the chat, I am getting out. So the market is not going to take or hit my full stop. And believe me, everybody, you are trading already like this. Make sense? Hopefully on the demo account, but you are making those, some of you are trading, hopefully demo trading, you are making those kind of decisions every single day already. You are just not conscious about them, you are not aware. Make sense? So here is the question, what would you do? Would you close the two trades, pocket the losers, and be happy that the market is not going to stop you out on the full stop? Or are you thinking, well, maybe this is a false breakout Maybe this is a false breakout because I can see the next candle it's bearish, so I'm going to stay in the trade. Hedge fund trader Dancy, I prefer to stop loss. Very good. Trader Carlos, what about you? Not a problem, we were late with the notifications, don't worry, you can always check the recording, everybody. Make sense? Okay, so here is the question. If I close a trade, am I getting out prematurely? This is a psychological issue, everybody. Those are called traders' errors. Make sense? Somebody would say, I don't want to mess with my stop loss. So there are different concepts that we are trying to learn. What is another concept? Don't let your winner become a loser. Right? Anyway, there is no right or wrong, everybody. You need to decide. Okay, so let's see how this is going to play out, right? And the market is up and down and bam, stopped on the first one and second one too, maybe second one, bam. See, everybody? Stopped on the first one and stopped on the second one. And somebody is already yelling at me, oh, but the market could reverse and could went down. Not on a trade by trade basis, everybody. Make sense? We need to check. So talking about right or wrong, we need to check, we need to check how our trade is going in a sets of tens. Make sense? 10 trades. Talking about how to behave, what to do. Talking about, there you go. Talking about how to behave, what to do. Why? Somebody asking why? Because we can see the change in the short-term trend. Okay? And now, this is maybe the most important thing today. Don't confuse. Listen here very carefully. FXFreedom fighters. The FXFreedom traders, the FXFreedom fighters. Listen very carefully. Don't confuse the market making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Don't confuse this one. Okay, don't confuse this one with this one. Don't confuse the market changing, the short-term trend. Don't confuse this one. The FXFreedom fighters, the FXFreedom traders. Don't confuse those two. Take a screenshot, take a photo with your cell phone, download this stream after it's on the Dukascopy webinar page, print it out, don't confuse the two. Make sense? This in here, it's not a change in the short-term trend. Make sense? This is. And somebody said, oh, those are all the same. No, they are not, because of this one. Pay attention. Those are very different, everybody. And I'm going to give you a homework because some of you are not believing me. Homework. So this is, okay, homework. Homework. Find 10 setups, find 10 not setups, find 10 market behaviors like this, and find a and make a conclusion. Okay, what's the conclusion? If those two are the same. Homework, find 10 market behaviors like those two to compare, and like this, find 10, it could be an uptrend too, find 10 like this and find 10 like this and make a conclusion. So for the traders who are yelling at me, oh, this is all the same, I'm telling you, this one 7 times out of 10 is going to go up. This one like this, so it's not just higher highs, higher lows, it's not just higher highs, but higher highs, higher lows on the other side of the trend line, on the down trend line. So the market broke the down trend line 7 times out of 10. This market is going to push up. Fair, you know, it's fair enough. 3 times out of 10, yeah, okay, you know, yeah, it was a false breakout, you know, but 7 times out of 10, this market is going to push up. This is totally different from this one. Make sense? And this is why it goes in reverse too. This is why if we buy here, if we buy higher highs, higher lows, you know, and if you buy 7 times out of 10, you are going to lose because the market is going to push down. See how this works? If you say, oh, I'm telling you, this is not an uptrend because the market is still below the downtrend line. Freedom, can you repeat please? Yes sir. Okay, very slowly for the grandpa and the grandma. We learned about trend lines, didn't we? A trend line is a tool that confirms the trend. This is the concept, period, end of story. So it doesn't really matter what is happening down in here. Now, so this is the downtrend line. It doesn't really matter what is happening down in here sideways, you know, whatever chaotic behavior, this market is still in a downtrend. Make sense? Those are the concepts. Do you want to be a professional trader in the future? Do you want to manage the funds? Do you want to be a millionaire, rich, powerful? You need to learn how the market works. You need to learn the concepts. And trading is a learnable skill. So you can do this, but you need to learn. Make sense? So it doesn't really matter what is the market doing here. Concept-wise, a trend line is a tool that confirms a downtrend. You know, this market is still in a downtrend. So the market making higher highs, higher lows, you know, is still in a downtrend. And if you buy, you are buying what? You know, somebody would say, oh, this is an uptrend. This is a down retracement. And if you buy in here, I'm telling you, you can challenge me on this with pictures and data. I'm telling you, 7 times out of 10, you are going to lose. Make sense? In a downtrend. Yes, everybody, if this is near the pivot point, this is a different story, okay? But let's focus on the setup. Okay? And even if it is a pivot point, you would buy prematurely. Okay? So if you buy, check your trading. If you are losing more than you are making, check your trading. Maybe you are doing something like this. Maybe you are buying retracements and the market is going to push down. But in here, everybody, similarly, just in reverse, you know, if a trend line is a tool that confirms a trend, when the market gets out, if a trend line is a tool that confirms a trend, when the market gets out of the trend line, what does this mean? Uptrend, exactly, very good. Uptrend, everybody. See how this works? So 7 times probabilistic thinking, 7 times out of 10 this market is going to push up. Okay? So if you short in here, you are doing exactly in here. If you short in here, the market is telling you we are not making lower lows anymore. We are not making lower lows, lower highs anymore. The market is telling you we are up, making higher highs, higher lows, and you short the market in here, everybody, and you say, well, we are at past resistance, right? We're at past resistance, and I'm going to short the market 7 times out of 10. This is a guaranteed loser. Wow, right? This is something valuable to learn. You need to understand the charts, everybody. This is the key. You need to train yourself. You need to train yourself and learn and understand this one. Make sense? If you are buying down in here, you are, and don't compare yourself with the but Gianpaolo, you know, don't compare yourself with professional trader. Those guys and girls are skilled. Beginner traders, we are not. Make sense? But it doesn't change the fact if you are buying a downtrend. And if you are shorting in here, you are shorting an uptrend. So if your trading is showing you, check your winners and losers, and if you can see that you are losing more than you are winning, and it's normal, this is how we learn, you know, re-watch and study again the charts. You must have a clear vision about what is happening. Make sense? 90% of traders lose money in the forex market worldwide. 90% of traders lose money in the forex market worldwide, right? See in here? 90% of traders lost up in here. This one, 90% of people all around the world lost on this one. They went long in here. Make sense? They went long in here, and especially if you want everybody, they went long in here. Make sense? This was the counter trendline break and bullish candlestick formation, and the market was up, right? Now here is the kicker, the market was not up anymore, you know. Maybe not the best example, but still, you know, somebody would go long in here. Make sense, everybody? How come? Why? Well, monitor highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. Bam! See in here? Broke this low, broke this low, broke this low, right? And most of the 90% of the, I'm not judging anybody, we are not arrogant, please, but the visual, it was a different visual, you know. Make sense? Somebody would say market wave structure, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. So we were in an up market wave. Make sense, everybody? And this is why the traders, the 90% of the losers, were buying up in here. And then what happened? Bam! Professional traders were not buying here anymore. They were trying to short. Make sense? Yes, we need to, this is, everybody, this is the very basic stuff, clone chart, and go on the weekly. Yeah, it's too messy, I'm sorry, it's too messy. Out, 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 out. Clean the chart, clean the chart, clean the chart. cleaning the chart, maybe monthly, even better, monthly. Now if you have the occasional loser, it's not a problem. Make sense, everybody? Don't get me wrong, if you do this, you know, this is supposed to be a candlestick formation lesson, everybody, but still, you know, not a problem. Okay? If you do this once, it's not a problem. Make sense? But if you do this over and over and over again, this means that you have a incorrect, not being right or wrong or being harsh on anybody, you know, but you have maybe a different visual. Does this make sense to everybody? If you buy and lose, and you buy and lose again, and you buy and you win, and you buy and lose again, and you buy and lose again, maybe you are buying something that you think is going up, but when you zoom out of the chart, you're going to see that, oh my gosh, I'm buying a downtrend. And this is normal in the beginning, until our brain is trained how to spatially see how this market waves. And then says, yes, but we have calculated this risk. If you set break even prematurely, you lost profit in the future. Sure. But it doesn't change the fact that those two entries then are different. Make sense? You are going to short the market in here. It's totally different than you are going to short the market in here. And if you short the market in here and the market does something like this, you just move from one market behavior from one situation to another. Everybody, can you understand this? You bought here, I mean you short the market here, and the market goes up. Well, you're in here right now. This situation translated to this situation. So here is the manager calling me and said, "Freedom." I said, "Yes, sir." "Why were you stubborn in here?" "Well, I have, yes, boss, my stop loss was up in here." "Well, why did you keep this loser?" Then said, "Freedom, come to my office." "Yes, sir." "What's wrong with you?" "Sorry, boss, what happened?" Why did you guys keep this loser?" And he's showing us this one. What are we going to tell the boss as hedge fund traders? No, everybody, not a problem. Don't be harsh, but just don't, you need to monitor this kind of mistakes. It's all good, it's all normal. We've all done this, me too. Make sense? But pay attention. Okay, moving forward. So, and again, right, we are going to monitor the market, right? And monitor the market. This was the uptrend line. So again, we are going to wait for the market. Bam. Okay. Now this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. If you short the market in here, everybody, with this bearish candlestick formation, tell me, are you shorting an uptrend? The market sometimes gets tricky. The market sometimes gets tricky. Are you, if you short the market right now, are you shorting an uptrend or are you shorting a downtrend? So, what am I shorting? Am I shorting this one? Am I shorting this one? Or am I shorting this one? What am I shorting right now? Am I shorting the violet? And what is the violet telling me? Or am I shorting the red? And what is the red telling me? Which one am I shorting? Somebody's typing, "Freedom, I'm totally confused. it takes some time, you know, to understand what is happening, right? I'm totally confused. Well, here is the hint, everybody. Here is the help. Go with the trend lines. You know, somebody's typing, I'm totally confused on the green, red, and violet. Go with the trend lines. So go with the trend lines, everybody. This was a downtrend line, the market broke. This was the uptrend line, the market broke. So this is the next downtrend line, and the market broke. And this is the downtrend line, and the market broke. So, but I'm scared. Me too. Me too, but we still need to perform. Violet is market, market is up. What about the trend line? See how this works, everybody? And another trick, right? Zoom out every single time that you are confused, everybody. Zoom out. Zoom out of the chart. Clean everything that you have. Clean everything. Clean, clean, clean. Clean up the chart. Take out Fibonacci, Ichimoku, Bollinger Band, Keltner channel. Zoom out, you know. Zoom out the chart. You know, and try to understand with the trend lines what's happening. Make sense? Still confusing, right? So what is this one, right? Or what is this one? And again, everybody, go with the trend lines, right? Go with the trend lines. Now it's confusing, right? You have a relevant high and you have a relevant lower high, agreed? And then you have a relevant low, and so far you have a relevant higher low. So are we in an uptrend? Are we in a down? And we've learned this already from the previous lessons. It's get confusing. Go with the trend lines. You know, and those are concepts, learnable concepts. Once the market closes the body on the other side of the trend line, this trend line, this uptrend line is not valid anymore. Make sense? So you are shorting what? A downtrend. Make sense? And if you are scared, wait, high to low, low to high, high to low. If you are scared, wait for the next low. Better now? Better now? No? It's now a better visual, everybody, of what is happening right now? And finally, this low, now it's down in here, it's a relevant lower low, right? So this was the relevant low. Everybody, this was the relevant low. Clone. This was the, and now this relevant low, it was a higher low, just became a lower low. And we learned this too. Yes, everybody, always the same. Ask for help if you want quicker results. If you are not making it, ask for private lessons of the Forex course 101. You know, not a problem. But if you are not making it for 1, 2, oh, you know, I'm looking your streaming videos for 3 years. If you are not making it, ask for help. Make sense? So now we are in lower low, lower highs. Okay. And talking about lower low, lower highs, right? Back to class. Here is the question. Is this a bearish candle or candlestick formation? This one. And the downtrend line, everybody, the downtrend line goes, we learned about trend lines, we need to adjust the trend line. Our downtrend line goes like this. right? So I would enter here, stop loss. I would enter here, stop loss above the downtrend line, and if I risk 1, I want to make 2. Right? And let's see how this is going to play out. And bam, won this one, right? Now, here you don't have a counter trend line break, you know, this was a little bit tricky. But here you have another bearish engulfing candle. See this one? Look on the, this is, whoops, I'm showing you bullish, sorry, bearish, there you go. See this one in here? This is this one. Makes sense? 1-1 and counter trend line break again in here, right? And downtrend line, extending the downtrend line, extending the downtrend line, extending the downtrend line. See how this works, everybody? If you would enter here, this was your stop loss. If you would enter, so not in here making hard highs, hard lows again, same trick. If you would enter here and you need to adjust the downtrend, and so on and so on and so on. Make sense? If you find value in those lessons, the lesson from yesterday and the lesson for today, re-watch these lessons 2 or 3 times and practice, 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 practice. Collect numbers as an institutional trader. Make sense? What does this mean? Trade on the demo account 10 times bullish candlestick formations and trade 10 times in a downtrend bearish candlestick formations. And come back to class and tell us, oh, this works, or tell us, oh, this does not work. Fair enough, everybody? Okay, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. You want to be free, right? This is FX Freedom.